In this video, we are going to talk about Norman hierarchy of ruler, and I have already talked about Saxon hierarchy of ruler. And if you haven't watched this video, you can watch it going to the playlist on the name of Old English Literature uploaded by me, and going to playlist. And in this hierarchy of a Norman ruler, first is William first, the Conqueror. He is also known as the Conqueror. His ruling period is 1066 to 1087, also known as William the Bastard, what not normally to his face. He was the illegitimate son of Robert the Devil, and he was the illegitimate son of Robert the Devil, whom he succeeded as the Duke of Normandy in 1035, and whom he succeeded as Duke of Normandy. William came to England from Normandy, and he came to England from Normandy claiming that his second cousin Edward, as we have talked earlier, that he said that this Edward had promised him earlier that after him he will be the righteous person to claim on throne, and defeated Harold II at the Battle of Hastings on 14th October 1066. In 1085, the Domesday Survey was begun and all of England was recorded. And in 1085, this Domesday Survey was begun, and that is why the England was recorded. So William knew exactly what his new kingdom contained, and he was aware of the fact and the minute details about his country. And he knew what his country contained, and desert, and how much tax he could raise in order to fund his armies, and he was aware about the fact that to which extent the tax was raised so that he can fund his armies. William died at Rome after a fall from his horse, and he died because of his fall from his horse while besieging the French city of Nantes, and while he was trying to occupy the French city of Nantes. He is buried at Caen, and he was buried at Caen. Next ruler is William II. His time period of ruling is 1087 to 1100. William was not a popular king, and he was not a famous king given to extravagance and cruelty. He was quite extravagant and cruel. He never married and was killed in the New Forest by a stray arrow. And he didn't marry in his lifetime and killed in New Forest by a stray arrow while out hunting. When he was hunting, he was killed by a stray arrow, maybe accidentally, or it is supposed that he was shot deliberately on the instruction of his younger brother Henry. Walter Tyrrell, one of the hunting party, was blamed for the deed, and it was believed that this hunting party, Walter Tyrrell, who was blamed that they have murdered or killed this Rufus too. The Rufus stone in New Forest, Hampshire, marks the spot where he fell, and his stones are in the New Forest, Hampshire. Marks the shrine, the spot where he fell, and where he fell while he was dying. The next ruler is Henry I. His time period is 1100 to 1135. Henry Beauclerc was the fourth and younger son of William I. Well educated, he founded a zoo at Woodstock in Oxfordshire to study animals, and he also established animals zoo at Woodstock in Oxfordshire to study animals, and I think he was a animals lover. He was called the Lion of Justice, known for his justice, as he gave England good laws, giving good laws to England, even if the punishment were ferocious. And whenever this man had given punishment to someone, it was to the extent of ferociousness or cruelty. He was known for, that's why he was known for his justice. His two sons were drowned in the white ship, so his daughter Matilda was made his successor. His two sons died because of drowning, and at last his daughter Matilda was made his successor. And his daughter Matilda established herself as a ruler. She was married to Geoffrey Plantagenet, and she married to Geoffrey Plantagenet when Henry died of food poisoning, and he died due to food poisoning. The council considered a woman unfit to rule and so offered the throne to Stephen, a grandson of William I. And what the council did is that they thought that this a woman didn't deserve and unfit to rule, and that's why the throne goes to Stephen, a grandson of William I. Next ruler is Stephen. His time period of ruling is 1135 to 1154. Stephen was very weak, and he was very weak king, and the whole country was almost destroyed by the constant raids by the Scots and the Wales. And in his reign, the country was fell into chaos or disorder, you can say. The invasion were taking place day by day. And during Stephen's reign, the Normans were wielded great power, and during his period, Norman barons accumulated great power, extorting money and looting town and country, and they were continually extorting money from the poor people and looting towns and country. A decade of civil war known as the Anarchy ensued when Matilda invaded from Anjou in 1139, and a decade of civil war known as the Anarchy ensued started when Matilda was invaded by Anjou in 1139 because of her weakness, because it is considered that women are often weak, while in terms of when we will talk about to take care about people to as a ruler. A compromise was eventually settled, and there happened a compromise at the end, and it was decided under the terms of Treaty of Westminster, Matilda's son, and the Treaty of Westminster occurred, and Matilda's son Henry Plantagenet would succeed to throne. And it was decided that Matilda's son Henry Plantagenet would succeed to the throne when Stephen died, and when Stephen will died, this man will become the next king. And here comes the end of the Norman hierarchy of ruler, and we will talk about later about Plantagenet ruler. And here comes the end of the video. Hope you will like, and you will subscribe and bell and press bell icon so that I can increase myself for providing you more videos. Thank you. Thanks a lot.